an important concept that you came up with for the COVID and that you've continued. So congratulations to you for your steadfastness. Perhaps as a way to answer the question, I'll read a very old poem, which is called Speaking the Truth, which is from my 2000 collection, Leaf of Life. And this poem, I think, speaks to my overall philosophy. It's a short one. I write to give sound to the small voices shut out, silenced, denied access. I write to tell of the sage-flavored songs of the birds at my window singing me awake, of the verboten secrets of the ocean waves and her lifelong affair with Mr. Wind. I write to keep from suffocating, to lament about children being killed in schools, in churches, in porno movies, on the streets without ever knowing love. Writing is my weapon. I aim it well. And thank you. This poem is like 24, maybe actually a little older because the book was published in 2000. So then the book, I probably wrote it in 1999 or 1998. And unfortunately, it is still relevant in Jamaica and all over the world. Children, girls, and also boys are being killed in these various places. And so for me, because I was not going to take up a gun, because I don't believe in violence, I decided that my way of informing and fighting the social and injustices in life was through writing in whatever way I can, whether it's an essay or a poem or a story. And it is still the best weapon that I know of to use. And it sometimes has the most amazing impact. I read this poem last year at a school I went to, and the students really identified in it and thought it was a new poem. So for me, struggle is protracted, which we know, those of us of a certain age, and that we can't give up, even though sometimes we're tired and we have to withdraw. And we have to continue to connect the dots, because unfortunately now, I don't think a lot of young people are connecting the historical dots. History for them is what happened 3 or 4 years ago. And so they're not necessarily making the connections of what happened in 1956, for instance. I'm preparing to do a keynote speech next week, and I was thinking about Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott. And so many of the young people don't know that history, don't know of apartheid, don't know of segregation, don't know that Jamaican suffrage didn't happen until in the 50s. So there's so much they don't know, so they think it's a thing of the past, not realizing how close the past is to what they're living now.